Hi everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra, and welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. So, as you might see, I have a different background today. I am actually in Danny's room. So it is later in the day. It's actually dinner time. But I have been waiting all day for Amazon to get here so I can open my package. so um, I decided to come in Danny's room because they're about to eat dinner. Jason made some pizza, homemade pizza. And I said, you know what? You better not cut that second pan of pizza until I get out of here. All right. Don't be cutting into the second pie until I'm done with my video. Okay. You got me? Because Jason makes amazing pizza and the kids love it. I mean, it's really good. So, they kind of go pizza crazy, but I'm just joking. Let them enjoy it, whatever. Mom will just have some soup or whatever. No, they'll leave it. They'll leave it. Okay, so I am in my. I threw a shirt on and it's backwards. It's inside out. That's how late it is for me. Okay, guys, I didn't sleep last night. I was up. I think I fell asleep around 7ish. Fell asleep because we were watching. What were we watching? Another Christmas movie. We've been doing like Christmas movies on the weekends. So last night we watched. I think it was on Prime Video. It's a really good one too. I can't think of the name of it with Eddie Murphy is in it. But anyway, so so I fell asleep. It was like 7ish, and then I woke up at 12. 4 hours, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was like, shit. You see, it's ready. It's ready, Jack. Remember to keep one pie whole. I'm just joking. Not really making up. Anyway, so I felt, yeah, so I was up. So I've been up since 12 last night. So I'm like a little, cuckoo right now because I need some sleep. So it is around 6:30, I think, or maybe like something around there. But anyway, so Amazon came really late, and I'm like, hold on one second, guys. Okay, so I was waiting for him, right? I was looking out the window. I kept checking, the updates to see because it'll tell you how many stops away it is. And I'm like, okay, it was 10 stops away. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I was all ready all day long. I was ready to do the video. And I was like, And then, because the kids are home now. So usually me and Danny would be playing checkers or doing something. We could do that, after the video. But, it's not going to be 2 hours long. So I said, why don't you, he says, Mom, come do the video in my room. Because I was going to do it in the living room. He says, Mommy, come do the video in my room. Sit in my room. And I said, okay. And then I set up in here, and he was in here, and then he left, and he started playing with Ethan. A game on the computer in the living room. So I'm like, okay, everything's here. Do you want to come enjoy my video? He's like, no, not now. So I was like, okay, if you want to come in, just be quiet, be nice, come in and, and then he could join my video. So Danny might come in at some point, I don't know. But right now they're probably going to eat pizza and, do whatever their boys are doing out there. So, I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. Okay. So I have been watching a lot of videos where other YouTubers are reviewing silicone dolls. Some of them, they got them free from the company to review. Others purchased them. In any event, I feel like everybody's getting silicone. Now, I'll tell you, okay, there's no way in hell that I could afford an actual artist, hand painted, hand pour, whatever they do, silicone. Okay, I watched a new channel that I've never watched before, and I cannot think of her name right now, and I don't want to get it wrong, but she was talking about being scammed from somebody about a silicone doll, and she showed her collection of all her silicones, and she was telling prices on how much she paid for these dolls, and I mean, they're beautiful, but oh my God, like I can't imagine having that kind of money to spend on a doll. But so they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And I mean, if I could, I probably would, but I can't. So I have to stay within my, budget and, what I could do. So now I know, okay, I've had the Valence brand before from Amazon of the silicone dolls. In fact, I have one now. So I know the quality of it. I know how it holds up. I know for sure. Now, my biggest thing with any doll, but especially the silicones, certain ones are hard to get with a matte finish, even after you bathe and powder them. They still seem to look shiny or sticky, and I cannot deal with that. Okay. So I know that Valens doesn't look shiny at all or sticky, and it holds the powder, and they look really good, like how I like the babies. So now I was going to get a different brand to try, but I was like, I don't know, should I not, Um, so I'm like, okay, do I pick? Okay, so now that I decided I want to go with Valence, okay, because their prices are pretty decent, um, around like I would say 80 to 150, 160, and then it does go a little higher depending on for the really bigger dolls like 23 inches, but those the faces I don't even like. So I wasn't sure if I should go with the sleeping one, an awake one, um, a new face, stick with one that I like. So I kind of decided to stick with the same, but do a little different. And you'll see what I mean when I open the doll. So I'm going to show you first really quick because we're going to compare as well because I have the 14-inch Valence, okay? Um, I know that he's super squishy and he's heavy and he's, he's just he's soft, he's not shiny at all. So I knew that I probably should stay with that brand, because I didn't have, you know, hundreds of dollars to play around with. This doll was around 120, which, you know, I'll be honest with you. And people are gonna be like, why, what? Um, I did wind up returning my Chonkers Panda. And yes, I was so happy with him. His fur was soft. He looked realistic. To, the downfall for me with the panda was he was stiff. So, his arms, stayed. I showed you guys on the video, and you could go back and check it out. His arms stayed up, and the legs stayed down. Like stiff. And the weight, he had weight, but it was weird. Um, and the way he looked with his eyes and followed you, it was cool. But I think all those things added up um to I felt like it was kind of like taxidermy, like I felt like it was a real animal at one time and then it died and it was stuffed. That's how I felt. And so I was getting a little eerie with it. You couldn't really cuddle it well because it was stiff. It was in that one stuck position. Whereas other weighted stuffed animals, um, you know, kind of like cuddle babies where their arms fall, their legs fall, they're weighted in, the proper places, to make them feel realistic. I didn't feel like he felt that way, and I couldn't really hold him, cuddle him, nothing like that. I could just look at him. Now, when you look at him, he looks beautiful. He looks like a real panda. But then when you go to pick him up and he's stiff, that's where I couldn't connect. So I was like, it's not worth the price to me just to look at him and not be able, because I wanted something that was comforting. I wanted something that I could hold and sleep with, and that would be, you know. So I have been sleeping with little Johnny on me. And last night he was on me and I put him, because the silicone gets cold. Like we have the AC running. So if he's sitting like on the couch by himself in the morning, you feel him and he's ice cold, right? So, but when you hold the silicone close to you, like on your skin, um, he warms up. So it's really, really cool. And the weight on my chest, I felt, and I just, you know what I did? So he didn't fall. I had a tank top on and I stuck his body in here and his head was up here on me so he couldn't fall. And that was really comforting to me. So I knew that this was going to be a good option, versus the panda. Unfortunately, I don't have money to just, buy $100, $150 panda and keep them and look at them, and just be happy with that. Some people could do that, I can't. I have to pick and choose. And for me, it wasn't doing what I needed it to do. So, then it just didn't make sense. If it was a $20, weighted panda from Walmart, then I say, all right, no big deal. But for all that money and not be able to hold him and cuddle him and do what I needed from that panda, then it wasn't worth it to me. So I know, I know people are like, what? Look, you guys know me by now. Okay. If you're still here and you've been here since the beginning, you know how I operate. Okay. Things come and go. That's Sandra. Okay. If it doesn't, if it's not working for me, if it's not lifting me up, bringing me joy, comfort, happiness, love, peace, harmony, all those things put together all in a ball, then it's got to go. Because if something doesn't bring joy to your life or happiness anymore, then it's not worth it. So he went back. So I got this one. Now, I did sell Gracie May. So he is sold. He is on his way to his new mom. To be honest, times are tough. And, something's got to give. So that's what I had to do, and he was the least, the one that I could do without. I'm not going to cry over him, because I know that eventually I'll find something better that represents my son. Now, the two that I have left, my two reborns, my Sam sculpt and my Lena sculpt, who's also by Lisa Marks, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. So those two, I mean, definitely Lena, that's Jack, that's my Jack, that he can't go anywhere. He's been with me from the beginning, never thought of, can't do it. I had a slight thought of it a few months back, because I found one that looked more like Jack, and for a split second I was like, oh my god, I have to have him, but the price was outrageous, and I would have most likely held on to this Jack until I got the new one and then compared, then sold, whichever one didn't fit. But I couldn't do it because the doll was like, I think $800, and I'm like, I'm not paying $800 for a reborn. I have my limit of $500 per doll, and I will not go over that. And I haven't, but I'm not gonna, never say never, right? Never say never, especially Sandra. Don't never say never, Sandra, because then people think, oh well, no, she said this, no, she said that, and then she did this, and she went and did that, and then I don't want to cause any issues. So I'll say that that has been my limit, and I've kept it, and hopefully moving forward I will. I mean, at this point, like I said, I just listen, it's no surprise. It's no surprise, times are tough everywhere. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to make things work, make things happen, and you always find a way. So anyway, but in the meantime, right, even though I'm selling things to put towards obviously the household, I still need to have some kind of joy, right? Some kind of peace in my life, some kind of happiness that makes me feel good and uplifts me, because listen, I'm not gonna go into the whole shebang of what I'm going through again. You guys all know if you watch me, and it's no joke. I mean, it's I think it's so it's not talked about enough, what older women going through, as you approach getting closer to 50 years old. Your body changes, a lot of things change, and sometimes you just don't know why, you don't know what's happening. And it could be scary, it's a scary process, and I'm doing my best, trying to adjust to things. And I actually feel really good right now. I feel really happy today. And my husband came up to me earlier because we were out on the porch waiting for Amazon. Um, and he says, babe, he says, this has been the best day we've had in a while, together, me and him. Um, and I agreed. It was a peaceful day. And I feel like because the kids were peaceful, there was no issues this morning with, who doesn't want to shower, who doesn't want to eat, who doesn't want to go, who's too tired, whose toe hurts, who needs a band-aid. It's always, chaos, in the mornings getting ready. But they were good, they were great, everything went smooth today. And you'll have those days, anybody that has kids understands that completely. You're gonna have days that are a little chaotic, you're gonna have days that are more calm and peaceful and things go smoothly, and that was one of those days today. So they didn't fight. Even when they came home, they weren't arguing, they weren't bickering, there was none of that. And all day me and Jason were helping each other, with chores. And we got shit done today. We got all the laundry done. We did like 5 loads of laundry, folded everything, put everything away, vacuum swept, mopped, Lysol. I mean, everything, the bathrooms, and we just, what, everything, mirrors. I mean, we were like, we just kept going, but we were like, passing it off to each other. Just, okay, I did this. Oh, you need the mirror done, things that, um, so it was nice, it was nice. We didn't watch no movies, we didn't watch no true crime, we didn't watch anything. The last thing we watched was Friday, I think. Well, no, we watched the movie last night, but that was like a family movie. But I mean, like a non-kid thing. We watched Friday when they were at school. We watched the that new documentary on Netflix about the catfishing, the texting and stuff. Guys, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Christina told me to watch it, and I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And I was so happy I did, but I was kind of like weirded out. I don't know. You guys got to watch it. I don't want to give it away, but go watch it. So, we did. We had a really good day. Things are, they're peaceful today, and that's great, Um, so let's move on to what we're here to do, okay? um, let me get little Johnny and let me show you him first. Okay, guys, now he looks a little washed out, I'll tell you that. Now, obviously, it's getting dark out, and I just have this light, so he's gonna look a little probably washed out. Now he is, I don't see how, he's over a year old. I would say even longer, probably 2 years. So he's 14-inch Volants, okay? He's pretty worn down because Danny really just, but I wanted to show you the squish of him and his adorable face because, okay, so we just gave him a bath yesterday and powdered him, and he's wearing his little Christmas shirt with little trees on it and deer, and he's got his little Carter's pants on. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Now, he does have a couple of holes. I don't know how he got them. Well, Danny plays with him so much, which I'm happy he does, But you see, like, the silicone got a hole here. But again, he's like 2 years old. And Danny, an 8-year-old. He belongs to an 8-year-old, not an adult collector. So I think he's held up pretty well. So he has a little hole there, like a little pin, not pinhole, it's a little more than a pinhole, but and then he has he's pretty worn out. He has a little thing, a little gash there, but I don't want to pick at it. And under his arm, under one of his arms is a little ripped, but that's because Jason was like, really playing with him hard, like jiggling him, But I wanted to show you, look at this. Look at how squishy he is. Look at that. you. Sorry, little Johnny. Really, really squishy. His hands are really, really cute. And you could see how like he's all like worn by his nose and everything. But so he is really adorable. I really, really love him. He has really good movement, really good weight, you could see, and really, really squishy. So the reason I'm showing you him first is because I'm going to compare with the new one. Now, this is the boy. I got a girl. The one I got is 16 inches, so she's 2 inches bigger than him. And we'll see if that really makes a difference or not for the extra $50 that I paid. Because I paid 80 for this one, and it's still priced at 80, and I paid 120 for her. So $40 difference about that. So let's see if the extra 2 inches are worth it. His eyeballs. Now, Christina was asking about the eyes. Now, I did buy Valen's eyes. Okay. And we tried them on him already, and it's adorable. It really is adorable. So this is the box they come in. Really cute box. And it comes in a really adorable little pine tree Christmas bag. And you still may mismatch nails. That's because I went in the bag of nails and just put together whatever sizes I had left. Okay. And just put, whatever together. So at least they match on each, hand, with each one. But, yeah, and it was hard to match because I have all different shapes too. These are the square medium. Then I have the coffin and all those other ones. So, it was hard to, get a full set. But, so I bought 2 new sets, and then they went up I had them on the last video on Friday. I knew those weren't going to last. Those just like popped right off. Some nails, it really depends on the style I'm noticing. And the material, because not all the nails are made the same way. Some of them are cheaper than others. Some are more fitted than others. So I don't know. That one's popped off. And then I had the long purple glittery ones. Forget about those. Don't waste your money because they don't have any give to them, like bend or nothing. They're just straight up whatever fits your nail. And if you have, so in other words, you can't push it down at all. It's really like just it's more hard. It's a hard nail. Very, very hard. Not flexible like these. Hi, Danny. All right, you could come in, but close the door, okay? Because I didn't even open her yet. I'm just showing them the eyes. So here, you hold little Johnny. I'm going to show them the different eyeballs.
Give me him.
Okay. Yes, okay. So you could, if you want to jump behind me, that's fine. Okay, so came in the box, and then it has these. This is a really cute box. Cute bag, I mean. And say hi, Danny.
Hi.
Danny's growing his hair long. He looks fabulous. He looks just like my father. So I've been calling him Kenny because that is my dad's name. And even though I never knew my dad, he's like the spitting image of him, especially when he has that hair. He had the same hairstyle back in the 70s. Okay, so it comes with 3 sets of eyes. Did you have any pizza? Not yet. So you're waiting for me? We're going to play checkers and eat pizza? Okay, so these are the 3 sets of eyes. Now, the dolls, the silicone Valence dolls automatically come with these blue eyes. So you get an extra set of blue. I got them mainly because I wanted brown. So my baby girl is going to have brown eyes. Okay, so that's why I bought these. Also comes with a set of green, which I think are really cool too. Might try those on her, so I don't know.
Why didn't you just buy brown?
Well, because they come in a set of 3. So you get a set of 3 eyes, 1 brown, 1 green, 1 blue for $7.99.
Well,
not bad.
You should know.
And they're hollow back, acrylic. They're hollow back. You should have
got like one of those sets that have 10 of them.
Like a contacts, I guess.
Or 20.
Well, honey, they do have other eyes. But I didn't know what size. I only knew that through Volants, you know, what they're
I
saying.
feel like that the girl
This
would
eyes
be
would
good
fit.
with purple eyes.
Okay, why don't you, here, you hold on to the eyes. I also have a bunch of things that I bought for the baby, so we're gonna, what should we do first? Yeah, let's open the stuff first, okay? Okay, so I bought a few things for the doll. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be like, okay. Try and go. Okay. Oh, okay. He's on the porch. So, of course, I had to get powder. So, I got this cute little bottle of Johnson's baby powder. And you know what? This is what I've used on him, and it works. I'm not going to spend all that money for, like, expensive matting powder or anything. But I thought I had a makeup brush, like a powder brush, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to have to just sprinkle it and, use my hands to distribute it around after she takes a bath. So usually I just get the big powder, and then use it. But it's cute to, like, display with her as well. So I got the little powder. Here, hold her powder. Don't open it, okay?
Open it.
No, don't.
I got it. Open
then it. I got her some headbands.
I know, the powder.
Of course, she needed headbands. Oh my gosh, these are the cutest headbands. Look at that. There's a purple one. They're nylon, so they're stretchy, but they're so tiny. Look, these are perfect for preemies. Look how cute. So there's a purple one with a double bow. These are so cute. I'm so happy, Danny. Look how tiny. There's an ivory one. It's coming up a little more yellow. I think maybe it could be a pale yellow, I guess. Could be a pale yellow. And then here's like a coral kind of peach one. These look I think these look better in person, honestly. Then, Danny, you can't make noise like that on anything. You can't hear me. These look better. In person than on Amazon. They're really nicely made, stretchy. The bows are adorable. The colors are different in person as well. Yeah, there's supposed to be a pink one. This shows up as pink on there. And it was a different, I don't know. But there's a cute beige one. I mean, these were like, I think $4.50 for all of these, which is really a great deal. But I think they might have sent me the wrong colors. But that's okay. So you got all these for like around $5. Really cute for preemies. Really, really cute. They're called... You're going to come back or...
Maybe.
Okay. Love you. So that was a good deal. Again, the colors... those I knew. Those colors. These colors... I knew there was a purple, but these two, this one was supposed to be like more pink. And I don't remember, but I mean, that's not a bad color actually. It's more like, it's coming up brighter on the screen because of the light, but it's a very pale yellow. So I might be able to use that for her, with something. We'll see. But I'm going to go back to the listing because maybe there was 2 different color choices. I'm not sure. They could have sent me the wrong one. I don't know. But they'll work. And they're adorable. The size is perfect. And they're really cute. So that I got for her. So we got that powder. Okay. Now, I think. All right. Let's see. Oh, guys. My foot is still so swollen. I gotta try and get my feet up. I think I'm gonna have to buy a separate ottoman. Because I don't like putting my chair back anymore, guys. I feel unsafe, because of my panic attacks, and they could happen when I'm sleeping. They've been happening when I fall asleep. I will jump up and my heart's racing and I'm sweating and I can't breathe. And for a second, I feel like my heart is hollow. Like I have a space. And it scares me to death. And I'm like, so I've noticed that it happens when I'm leaning back. If I'm sitting up, I'm okay. So I'm scared of my anxiety. I'm scared for that feeling again. So I've been just sitting up with a pillow behind my head, and my feet on the ground. And it's not good because all that blood is pooling to my feet, and it's horrible. I'm gonna have to buy a separate ottoman. Okay, so these two I got, and you're not gonna believe the price that I got these for. Okay, I've never had anything from this brand before. It says that they're made in Ukraine, and I got one in a preemie, and I got one in a newborn, same color, because when I tell you the price that they're marked at, and then the price I got it for, you're gonna be like, what? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Again, never had this brand before, but the original price says a lot. Oh wow. So the color is beautiful. It's lighter than I thought. They're calling this a walnut. Okay, so the brand is Muesli. Wow, this is nice. Now they're calling this a preemie. Yeah, maybe. It's a bigger preemie. This could probably fit. This is so well made. This is made in Ukraine. I've never heard of this brand before. It's organic cotton quilt. And the price for US dollars is 55. It says $55. Europe is 65. That's a lot of money. Okay. Really well made. Oh, I like that it has this in the back. The gathered back. I like that on my dresses too. So here's the preemie. It's kind of like a thin snowsuit type thing. It's a quilted material. It has the buttons that go down, the wooden buttons, and they are real wood. They're not plastic. They go this way and then up, so you could unbutton all this, I'm assuming. And then it has the hood with the bare ears. And then the fold over mitts, and it's footed. This is adorable. It's just like a thick sleeper, but in a quilted material. The inside is nice, soft. So here's the brand, guys. Well, it's backwards. But it's spelled M-U, and then it has 2 dots above the U, S-L-I. And it's made in Ukraine. So I don't know. But the price that they had it listed for on Amazon was $60. $60. And it was slashed down. You ready? $5.49. $5.49. I think it was that. It was around that. I don't want to, and then somebody says, "Oh no, it was $5.85." I'm just gonna it was around $5.50, we'll say, okay? Give or take a few pennies. But that's why I got 2. If I had more money, I probably would have grabbed a bunch more. These would have been perfect for like I don't know, giveaway or gifts around the holidays or what have you. Which I just want to mention quick, I have not forgotten about the giveaway, guys. I know I was supposed to pick the winner the first day of school, and then my life just went in the dumps. I was just not feeling like anything. I didn't want to do anything. I was sad. I was crying. I was, nervous. I was anxious. All those things. And you guys know all that. And I appreciate you all for understanding. But I did not forget. And I will be pulling a name out of that bag. I still have the bag with everybody's numbers in it and the list that everybody that entered my 80s giveaway. And I will be picking a winner before the end of this month. So watch for that in a video. Okay, and this way I could send the prize out on the 1st. But I will be picking a winner closer to the end of this month. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. But anyway, so if anybody's heard of this brand, please let me know. So I was excited. I grabbed 2 of them, one for preemie, one for newborn. Now I'm thinking I should have, see, I didn't know the brand, so I didn't know how big or small it was going to run. But um, I'm not sure if I would wash these either, but it's really, really pretty. And then, so I got another one, same color, same everything, just newborn size. So we don't have to open the second one. But this is really, really nice. Really, really nice material. I really got a good deal that day. And, you know, I wasn't even looking for something like this. I just typed in, I think I was searching for preemie clothes, and this came up on sale. Okay, so one more, and then we get to the baby. Okay, so there's 2 things in here. Okay, 2 things in here. These were also on sale, of course. So this, I believe, is the same company that makes those quilted things. Yes, it is. And this is a preemie. Again, made in Ukraine. This is a shirt. Oh, and that's beautiful. And I got a sleeper in the same color. Same material, but that won't be here till tomorrow, and I'll show you that when it comes. But this is beautiful. It's just a side snap cotton ribbed t-shirt, you know, because she's silicone, so I can just leave her in this with a diaper. This is really pretty, really well made material. Same brand from Ukraine. And this looks like a true preemie. So this I got for $6.40, something around there, if I'm not mistaken. I know I got a lot of sales that day. So they have this in the walnut color as well, and a cream color, I believe. So these are really beautiful, really, really, really well made. It's just gonna look adorable in that. Yeah, I was gonna get the walnut one in this too, but then I was like, I'm getting too many things. But they have a lot of sales on this stuff. And then this, last but not least, before the baby, I got this muslin blanket. Again, I was not looking for this particular type of blanket for her, but it was a lightning deal while I was looking for the other stuff, and the lightning deal was only for, and when I tell you this, I am not even kidding, it said lightning deal, and there was like a minute and 20 seconds left on the deal that it would go up to full price. So I got this for half price. This is usually a $20 blanket, and I got it for $9.90. So I hurried up and I pressed the button. I was like, yes, I am not missing out, because I have looked at this before in the past, and I have wanted it in the past, but I just was never, I wasn't going to spend $20 on a blanket at the time. So this is, it's 100% cotton, but it's a double layered reversible muslin blanket, and it is a cream color background, and then it has these teddy bear faces all over it. Oh, fuzz. And it has this beautiful edge work that's so pretty, look, back and front. So this side is the teddy bear print, and then the other side is all these loose threads. I definitely have to wash this. There's tons of loose threads everywhere. Not coming apart from the blanket. They just left little, things on it. And then this side is just the plain cream, and you still have that edging. So if you wanted to reverse it and just have it that way. This is a huge blanket. I think it said 40 by 40, something like that. I just read it on here. Oh no. 100 by 100 cm. Oh my god, there's so much. You see all the loose threads? Why do they do that? Look, can you guys see all those? Where you could see them fly. There you go. Look, look, look. See all those loose threads all over the blanket? You know, they come right off, but jeez. See? Definitely have to wash that. They're all over me. But it is a beautiful, beautiful blanket for $10. That's really nice. Okay. Now that I have loose threads all over me, I'm going to take a sip of my iced tea out of my Fiji bottle. I finally broke down. Well, actually, my husband got this for me at the dollar store. I'm sure it wasn't $1, but my Fiji water. I haven't had Fiji water in years, guys. Years. I remember when I first took a first sip of Fiji water. Never had it before. We were in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Me and my husband, 4 kids, and we were gambling. And we went out to, they had some stores there. They actually had a doll store. And they had dolls from the doll maker. And I actually bought one. They were really pretty dolls, but more for show. You know, they had big outfits on and everything. And I remember at the time they were selling them, I believe, on HSN. But we stopped because we were really thirsty while we were walking through. And they had the Fiji water in the front. He's like, "You want to try one of these?" And I said, "Yeah, okay." It was the most clean, crisp water I've ever tasted in my life. And that was the end of that. You can't afford that anymore. You know, only on vacation. So I was happy he bought me one. But now it has iced tea in it. Which I don't usually drink iced tea. But my waters are inside. Okay, so now we get to the baby. So hold on, let me get the box. Okay, guys. I wasn't too sure how I was going to do this. Because the bed is behind me. And if I turn my chair, then you can't see me. And I know you just want to see the doll anyway, not me. But so I just want to show you. I opened the top of the box. This is how it comes from Amazon. It has the paper in there. And then it has the pink baby box in there. So we'll take that out. And I will tell you, she is pretty heavy. Okay. So, guys. Like I said, she's a little bigger, so I'm excited. Okay, so it comes in this pretty pink box. It says Valence on the top and has little balloons and bibs and a heart there. Really pretty. And it's just a plain pink box. It says full silicone baby doll. Contains 1 silicone baby doll and 1 set of baby clothes. And then it has a little saying here. We'll read it. People all over the world love our dolls for all kinds of reasons. Baby dolls encourage social interaction as well as fine motor development in children. Dolls also help you introduce an upcoming new baby in the family to a young child. Children especially love baby dolls because of the infinite amount of playtime possibilities. From Valence. Okay. So the box, I think, might be a little bit different than the one that I got with the 14-inch, I think. So we're just going to open the box. I'm so excited. It has little pink butterflies all over the box, too. Now, I know she's going to need powdering, so I'm, obviously expecting her to be a little bit, But I just hope she looks good. She looks good. Okay, so this is how it looks when you open the box. Very nice. It has something up here that we'll read, and then she is in this plastic bag with hearts all over it, a big red bow at the top, and then her stuff is on the side here. So let's just read first what this says, and then we'll get to the stuff. So this says, gentle reminder, silicone is highly susceptible to damage. Please refrain from pulling the doll's limbs forcefully. In the event of damage caused by human factors, we may not be able to provide after-sales service. If accidentally damaged, you could try purchasing silicone adhesive glue for repairs. For dolls with open eyes, kindly avoid replacing the eyeballs as they are very prone to tearing. I could do it easily. If you notice any evident issues with the product upon receipt, please reach out to us within 1 week. Wow. Well, this is new because they never put this in the box. It's probably because people don't, they mishandled them, and then they expect the company to replace it. I could see kids doing that, stuff like that. Like I said, we had little Johnny for a couple years. He does have a couple things, wrong with the silicone, but that's expected, especially when a child has it. But this is nice that they put that in there. A lot of people must have been returning them, damaged. Okay. Wow, that battery's getting hot. My light battery. I never felt it so hot like that. Okay, so let's get to the baby. I think this is a beautiful presentation, especially for a gift. It looks like everything is in this bag. So let's try and open it this way. I don't want to... You probably could just cut it off, but I'd like to try and save it if I could. There we go. Nice little bow. And then everything is in this bag. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the bag out. Okay, so she's in the bag. So we'll take that box out. Okay, so everything baby in the bag here. So it looks like she has some stuff with her. There is I guess this is a little birth certificate. It says Volans, and then on here it says birth certificate, date of birth, gender, weight, height, and nursery name. I don't know if they, figure if you're going to reborn the doll, the nursery name. I don't know. Or I could just put Little Meatball's Nursery or whatever. So that's cute. You know what? Take this out of here because that was the... Okay. All right, then... Oh, I don't want to see you yet. Then she has, I'm not going to take this out. The magic juice and milk bottle. I mean, she has a little pacifier, but I don't think she can take a pacifier. So, this kind of stuff I don't usually keep because I don't like using... I mean, maybe Danny will want it for little Johnny. I don't know. But, I mean, it is cute. It is a cute accessory that it comes with, the magic milk and juice and pacifier. So that's cute. Okay, I want to cover her face because you've probably already seen her. But, okay, so let's just take her out. That's a nice bag. Okay, I covered her face a little more. She was a little bit sticky. Okay. So she comes in this nice jacket. This crazy cuckoo jacket. No, it's a little it's a little swaddle blanket. Only you, Sandra. Only you would think of that. Listen, I'm watching too many true crime dramas, all right? Okay, so it ties really nicely, I guess. You can... Oh, there you go. And then it unwraps like this. It is a nice blanket, I'll tell you. I could probably use this like for her bath, like a towel. Oh, why are you cold? Okay, now I can tell you already. So, like I said, she is bigger. Oh, you're in perfect timing. Okay, close the door. I'm doing her reveal. Oh, you're not staying?
I'm going to go out with Dad to look at the sunset.
Oh, you're going to look at the sunset with Dad? Okay.
But I came in at perfect timing, though.
Yeah. Look, actually, this outfit is really, really cute.
Let me see.
Oh, no. I think they sent me the boy. Oh, no. No.
Why?
They sent me the boy, I think.
Actually? But the other girl did have her pinky up, though.
I'm pretty sure it's the boy, Danny, because I just felt something between his legs. We'll see in a minute. I think it's a boy.
Private part.
I think it's the boy. Oh, man.
What?
Because what am I supposed to do now? Maybe I was
If you
meant to
cut
have
it
the
off.
boy. I was a boy. I'm a boy mom. See,
If you
I can't even order the right one.
If you cut it off,
Get the heck out of here.
then you won't know.
Get out of here.
We already
Okay,
have a
so he
boy.
has a cute little pinky.
Yes,
Yeah, but
that's
he's
right.
bigger. So he could be big brother. His hand's really cute. This fist is really cute. I can't believe he sent me the boy. I got all girl stuff. I got all girl stuff. Why? Well, we'll look at him and we'll see. The pinky, there's like a wart or something between his finger. I don't know what that is. But, you see, it's like an extra piece of silicone stuck there. I mean, there are going to be imperfections with these dolls, you know. They're not $1,000 silicones, you know. But, you know, some things you could look past, some things you can't, you know. I don't know if we're going to look past this or what. So I'm just going to look quick and... only me. I was so excited for a girl. It's definitely a boy. It's definitely a boy. No doubt. No doubt about it. Oh, my. Why? Why'd they send me a boy? It's all right. It's all right. He's really squishy. Very, very squishy. I don't want to show his private parts. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I wanted a girl. All right, well, you know what? There's a reason. There's a reason for everything, right? I guess I'm just not meant to be a girl mom. This is crazy. I can't believe this right now. You know what? A good thing I didn't go crazy with girl stuff up front, right? The teddy bear blanket could be for a boy, right? Those brown romper things could be for boy. Obviously, the headbands are not for boy. That pink, it's more like very muted. It could work for boy. I'm like in shock. I'm like in total fucking shock. I haven't had a name picked out. That name ain't gonna work for him. I could return him and, you know, say you sent me a boy, I ordered a girl. His pinky is a little loose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like his pinky is just gonna like break off. It's very loose, like oddly loose. Anyway, let's look at his face since we can't look any further down here. The weight is nice, you know. I honestly, I mean, he's very jiggly. Look at that, very jiggly. I mean, there might be a slight difference in weight. I mean, where's little Johnny? Where did you go? There you go. Let me just see the weight. I think it's just, you know, the weight, it's just weighted differently. I mean, he might be slightly. Oh, I mean, wow, what a difference though in the length. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's look at his face. It's very wobbly. Wow, his head. You gotta be careful. His head doesn't fall off. All right, let's see. Let's see your face. Make sure you don't have any. Oh, he's cute. He's cute. Now I have to take his lipstick off. Because tell me, what the fuck is that? His lips are so fucking red. I'm gonna show you guys. Now he does. I want to say he does look a little different from little Johnny, but still cute. But I think they must have redone the recipe for this sculpt. Just tweaked it a little bit. Um, I know everybody's like, show us, Jam. It's okay. He does have some weird like. Oh, that's okay. Um, I feel like he reminds me of like a little gremlin or something. He's adorable. He really is. Here you go. Let's see. Hi. Hi, everybody. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not a girl. Please don't send me back. Just because I have balls. I have balls, but don't send me back. I can't send it back. I guess he was meant to be. But you see, he's cute. He's cute. But you see the lips? Like, I can't. That, like, I think little Johnny came with that too. Um, but I rubbed it off. It rubs off really easily, so that'll come off. Um, and then his eyeballs. After I give him a bath and powder him, oh, oh, he's a baldy. He's a baldy. Then his eye. He's so cute. He's so cute. Let's try the eyes. Now I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Let's see. I'm hoping those eyes will fit because. Oh shit! What fell the scissors? Because let me see. He's extra wobbly, guys. Wow. He has a much better, well, the coloring because, the eyes are not the same. I could tell you right now. I think he needs a bigger eyeball. Definitely, definitely. Whoa. Whoa. Now, now the length of, I'm trying not to show nuts. Now the length of that way. Okay. It's obvious now this is a 14-inch and this is a 16-inch, okay? It's obvious the hands are bigger, the head is a little bigger, and they're longer. Look how much longer the legs are. So definitely bigger. The weight I would say is it's different. It's differently distributed, I would say, because the limbs are longer, so they feel a little different, even though they feel about the same weight, if that makes any sense. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's possible. He's probably a little slightly heavier. The eyes definitely, you could tell that this is a bigger eyeball. Let's just try it for the hell of it. Why not? Let's just try to put the brown eyes on him. Okay. I will say he's a lot more jiggly, loose than little Johnny. Little Johnny's more, he's squishy, but he's more compact, I feel. This one's more like spread out and kind of more loose, jiggly. Okay. What did you hop in the box and try? I don't like how the pinky really feels like it'll just. He's cute. He's cute. He is cute. But you see, like look at how you could turn his head. Very very squishy. I mean, He's very, very squishy. Let's just try the eyeballs. And then, where'd I put them? Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm here with Ethan. Ethan came in. He says, I heard that they sent you a boy. He says, did you check? Okay, so I got the eyes here. They're definitely the wrong eyes, but we're gonna try and put the brown eyes and see what happens. All right. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do it forward facing because I have to see what I'm doing. Number one and number two. I don't think you guys want to see this. No. Yeah, these are the oval. See? Oh man.
I'm not saying it here.
Where's my other brown eye?
It's on top of little Johnny.
No. So these are the flat oval ones, and I got the round ones. Shit. Oh no! I dropped his eyeball. Let's just see what happens here. Okay. They fit. They definitely work. And I kind of... I'll show you one of each style. Okay. So... There you go. So you see how, I mean, it fits, you know, it works. So that's the round eye, and then that's the flat oval one. It gives the doll definitely a different kind of look. Let me put the other one in, though. Did he put him losing eyeballs around here? Wow, look at how deep, look at his neck, though. You know? I mean... I mean, that's what you look for to silicone, right? And I was going to get the oval ones too. But I said no, because it's only a 2-inch difference. I'm sure they use the same eyes. I mean, you could use these eyes. I mean, they're not going to come out. But it's a matter of, you know, what style you're looking for your doll. Now, like, I feel like these are just give them a different kind of look. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this. Oh my gosh. Maybe try a different color. Only me. Only me. Look at his neck. Definitely has a long neck. Okay, so let's take a peek. Let's take a look. So there he is with the round brown eyes. Now it definitely gives him a fucking staring at you look. Hey, Mom. Wanna play? No. I don't know. I mean, it gives him a different kind of look. You know what? I'm not going to know anything until I powder him, give him a bath, you know. I think these eyes make him look too, like, crazy. Oh, my gosh. Maybe I should have stuck with the pit. Taxidermy. That one's too stiff. This one's too wiggly. What the fuck? Hold on, let me get his eye before I step on it. Okay, now for the heck of it, I put the green eyes on. So, there's the green eyes. Which, honestly, I think I like the green eyes better than the brown. I mean, he's a little starey. He's a little... Hi, Mom. Wanna play? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. All right. No, I think he's cuter with the oval eyes. So we're just gonna pop these out. I mean, there's no point in trying the round blue ones because he has blue eyes, you know? So we're just going to put his original eye back in. If anybody doesn't like to see this, you know, I wanted to show people how easy it is because, you know, Christina was like, how do you do that? It's just really simple. You just pull the silicone up. You got to be easy. You got to really be easy. I'm not used to these eyes, so I know the round ones were easy. These seem a little bit more.
You're still doing eyes?
I'm putting his original ones back in because obviously the round ones don't work. So now I'm gonna have
It's a boy.
So now I'm gonna have to tell Dad like 10 minutes up. So now I'm gonna have to like.
I thought it was a girl.
Well, they sent me a boy. I could send him back.
No, because it has like pink lips.
Yeah, but those.
So
Yeah,
keep those, and also then it will most likely be a girl. You
honey.
can't tell when its clothes are on.
Yeah, no, I don't. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Why?
Because it's a boy. Okay, it's a boy. It has balls. It's a boy.
Goodbye.
Then
All right.
pick the lip
Wow.
off. Then pick the lips.
Okay, go watch Lilo then.
Hey.
Yeah, he definitely needs the oval eyes. So I'm gonna have to return those, unless Danny wants them for little Johnny. I don't know.
What?
The round eyes don't fit him.
Yay!
You see his eyes are different. Look, he needs the
Aww,
he needs the one.
that's cute.
You like him?
Its skin
He's-
is like way more like.
And look how more floppy he is. You gotta watch his neck. Look.
Yeah, he's way more floppy than. Wait, big brother.
Yeah, but his pinky's way more sensitive.
Actually.
Look at his pinky. It's so wiggly. You can't even.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you will not be touching his pinky.
But then little Johnny's just like.
I don't know. Do you think I should keep him?
It's because it's skinnier.
Can I see Johnny's neck? Can I see the back of his head? Is it like this? Yeah. Yeah, I think this one has more of a hump neck.
Yeah, they both have hump neck.
But he has more of a double chin, I think.
This one is more like a double chin too.
I gotta give him a bath and stuff. So, guys, I guess.
Hi.
What should I do? Should I return him and get the girl?
No.
Or should I just keep him and take it as a sign that I'm not meant to be a girl mom? I'm a boy mom all the way.
Keep him. He's cute.
He is cute. He is cute.
He's cute. And also his skin is actually very soft.
Yeah, and he didn't even
And
take a bath yet.
Next time you should get you should get this and a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then there could be two.
Well, guys.
Hey, Stitch.
Oh, Stitch is here. Stitch, we got a boy instead of a girl.
Hey.
All right, don't be going up there. There's too much stuff. I gotta clean it.
Hi, Mommy.
I need a pillow.
Okay, I'm ending my video in a minute.
Bye,
I need a pillow.
Oh Lord, they sent me a boy.
I know. Danny was telling me.
He's
Why
cute.
isn't it a girl?
Look, he's what extra way floppy, but look,
Little Johnny.
well he's bigger,
It's his big brother.
and his eyes are different. Look at his eyes.
Are you doing a video?
Yes, I'm on the video. All right, well I'll have to figure it out. Look at how. Oh my God, he's
Give
like
me
super duper
a
floppy.
Pillow, please.
Super duper floppy. If you're looking
Give
for
me
a
a
really
big pillow.
flop, excuse me,
I'm sorry. Give me a big pillow.
a real flop. I'm done in like 2 minutes, please.
No, Danny.
Okay. Hold on one second. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go and have some pizza with Danny and maybe play checkers or something. We're gonna give the baby a bath
I'm also gonna
and
eat my cake.
yes, he has dimples. This baby too, really cute. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Should I keep him and take it as that's what I'm supposed to have,
Keep him.
or should I return him and get the girl? I mean, I was set on getting a girl. I even had a name picked out for her.
What? Oh yeah.
But
Alice.
yeah, but
Wait.
maybe
Johnny
it's meant to
Jr.
be. I don't know. No, honey. I don't know. It's a good name. I mean, it looks like he has a beginning of a rip here.
Sonya. That's a good name.
Yeah, sounds good.
We gotta start from scratch again though.
I'm just not. I'm not sure how I feel yet. I
feel
have
good.
to. I have to give him a bath, put him in regular clothes, and see what happens. Powder him. He's adorable. He's extra floppy. I'll say that. Yep. Well, I'm not sold on the size neither. I'm not sure. Maybe I will return it and get the 14-inch girl again
No.
and put brown eyes on her. Because, honey, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Well, you guys will know shortly, okay? When I do another video and let you guys know. Okay? He is really cute, but
like Little Johnny's big brother and Little Johnny.
okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I will see all of you real soon. Thank you for watching Little Meatball's Nursery. And hi, Angel.
Bye.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. And we will see you soon. Probably tomorrow I will come on and give you a more definite, I guess, more, what do you call it? Details, I guess, video. I'll have him in a diaper. He'll be all powdered and bathed, and I'll let you guys know how I feel at that moment, what my plans are. Will I keep him? Will I get the girl instead and return him? Will I get the 14-inch? Is this not the right size for me? We'll see all that in the next video, I guess, so stay tuned for that. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.